Hello students, I Mrs. Madhvi Matre welcome you all in the next lecture of Mathematics 1. We are studying chapter number 1, that is sets. In the previous lecture we have understood the meaning of the word set. Okay, afterwards I explain the methods of writing set. We have seen that there are two methods to write the set. First is listing method or roster method and second is rule method or set builder form. In this, what we understood is that in listing method we write all the elements of the set in curly bracket or brace bracket and every element is separated by comma. Also, for denoting the set we use capital letter and in front of that we write equal to sign. Okay, so here we are writing each and every element. We are making a list of those elements. Opposite to that, in rule method we are not writing the elements, instead we are writing the property or we are writing a rule which describes the single element of that set. It is important that it is a single element. Always you will find that we are writing x is. See, everywhere x is. We are describing x as a single general element. Here we are not writing the x. We are not writing in plural form. Okay, that the elements are or like that we are not writing. We are writing a single general element that is also in singular form. Okay. So this way we are writing sets. Afterwards we discussed few examples. Now let us discuss one more activity which is there in textbook. I hope all of you must be ready with your textbook, pencil, notebook and all. So let us see the table now here. It is again an activity based question. What you can find here is two columns are shown in this table. The first one gives you the examples of listing or roster method, and in second one the same sets are written by using rule method. So we have to write down the correct answer in the blank spaces here. First one is done for you. See, for listing method the first question here is a is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. So we have to observe the elements here, that which rule we can apply to the elements. So what we can observe here is these are even numbers, also they are natural numbers, and one more property is that the highest number is 14. So that means these numbers are less than or equal to 14 or they are strictly less than 15. So to observe and then all the properties you have to write down together as a rule here. So how we are going to write it? A is a set of all x, then standing line such that x is an even natural number less than 15. You can write down less than or equal to 14 also, or the statement you can write down using symbols, because here you can write down n belongs to capital N or x belongs to capital N here. In place of x you can take n also, any letter you can take. Small n belongs to capital N, or you can write down x belongs to n and then x is less than 15. You know the less than symbol, so you can use symbols also, your choice, or simply you can write down the statement also. Now let us see the second one. In second one the example is given by using a rule method and we have to write down the answer in listing method. Okay. So let us read the question. B is a set of all x such that x is a perfect square between 1 to 20. Now see, between 1 to 20 it is told, that means 1 and 20 are not allowed. We have to think of the numbers between 1 to 20. And perfect square we have to think about. I gave you the square numbers as homework. So you can use those squares now. So you can write down the square numbers. 1 square is 1, but we don't want 1. Okay, so 1 will not come here in this set. 2 square is 4. So our set is going to start with 4. 3 square 9. 4 square 16, 5 square 25, but 25 is not allowed because we want less than 20. Okay, so here we have 3 elements which are they 4, 9 and 16. Understood why 1 is not allowed? Because this word between 1 to 20. From 1 to 20 is different. If the word is from, then you have to include 1. But between word is there, so you cannot include 1 here. So the set elements are 4, 9 and 16. Okay. Let us go further. Set C is given and you can see the elements A, E, I, O, U. As soon as you listen to them, immediately you will come to know that in your English alphabet, you have 2 types of alphabets, vowels and consonants. So you know that these 5 are vowels. So you got the property. Then you need to write down this property. You know how to write now. So you will write down first set C and then equal to, and inside the curly braces you will write down X first, then slash or any other variable you can use, and then you will write down the property in front of that. C is equal to, then curly bracket X, then slash. You can put a standing line also, no doubt. Then X is a vowel in English alphabet. This is the property, this is the rule which I found out by observing the elements. Okay. Let us go further. In next example, the rule method is given and we have to convert it to listing method. So read the question here. D is a set of all Y such that Y is the color in rainbow. So colors of rainbow all of you know. Okay, but still if you cannot recall, then you have to use the word VIBGYOR. VIBGYOR. You can write it somewhere. VIBGYOR. VIBGYOR. So these are the first letters, initials of those 7 colors. In sequence you can keep in mind. And then you can write down those colors. See, as I have said, VIBGYOR. V stands for violet. See the first letter. I stands for indigo. Blue. B. VIB. VIB. Then GYOR. GYOR. So G stands for green. Y stands for yellow. O stands for orange. And R stands for red. So with the help of the first letter, you can keep that compact word in mind and you can write down all the 7 colors of rainbow as violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So these are the 7 elements of this set. Let us go further. The next one, set P is a set of all x such that x is an integer and x is between -3 and 3. Again see here, x is between -3 and 3, that means -3 and 3 are not allowed. There are 2 types of symbols here. This is called as strictly less than. And when you have a line here, then it is less than or equal to. So when it is strictly less than, these numbers which are given as boundaries are not allowed. That means we cannot start the set with -3. So after -3, which number is coming? -2. So here your set is going to start from -2. Then you will have -1, then 0 and then 1 and 2. We have seen all these sets. Okay, previously I discussed all these numbers. So when we write integers here, you know that integers are infinite from left hand side and infinite from right hand side. But here the boundary is given to us that we have to write down only the numbers, only the integers which are between -3 and 3. So you have to start with -2 and you have to end at 2. So these 5 numbers will come here in listing method. Okay. Let us go further. The last example here. M is equal to 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 and so on. Here this dot 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 shows that the elements of these sets are uncountable. They are never ending. So observe this. Again, if you have done the homework of cubes, you will understand that all these numbers are perfect cubes. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64, 5 cube is 125. So got the property that these are perfect cubes. Also, these are the cubes of natural numbers. So here, whatever element x we are going to describe, that is having two properties. First property is what? X is a natural number. And second property is what? It is a cube. So you can write it like this also, that x is a perfect cube number. Okay. And second property is what? That x belongs to natural number. Okay. Why natural number? Because here you will find that all are positive. Here it is not mentioned because you know that square is always positive. But here in case of cube, the cubes can be negative also, they can be positive also. So here you have to mention that it is a natural number. Okay. So let us write down how to write it. Let us see. So set m as it is taken equal to, in curly bracket we are writing x, then slash stands for such that. Then we are writing the rule that x is equal to n cube and this x belongs to natural number, or you can write down n belongs to natural number. Okay. That means we want natural numbers. We want only positive numbers. We are going to think of only positive numbers. So here either you can write down x belongs to natural number or you can write down n belongs to natural number. Then also it will do. Okay. This way you can write down the answers. Okay. Better if you write n in, you can write x also, you are not wrong. But since we have written here x in the form of n, you can write down n also here. Okay. So I hope you must have understood this table. Let us go further now. Now we are starting with practice set 1.1. The knowledge of writing the sets or methods to write the sets, that is what we are going to use here. Okay. So let us start with the first question here. Write the following sets in roster form. Roster form, the other name is what? Listing method. Okay, so now let us see the sub questions. From that, first one is set of even natural numbers. You have to write down set of even natural numbers. You know that natural numbers, they start from 1 and even numbers, they start from 2. Okay, 0 you cannot write as even number. So here you have to write down the set. Even natural numbers means 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Why? Because natural numbers are uncountable. They are never ending. So you have to write down dot dot dot, so that here it shows that this set is having uncountable elements. Okay, it is never ending set. So this way you can write down the answer in the listing method or roster form. Let us go for the second one now. Set of even prime numbers from 1 to 50. All of you know prime numbers. Prime numbers are those numbers which are divisible by only 1 and the number itself. Like 5. 5 is not coming in any table. It comes only in table of 1 and it comes in the table of 5. So that means 5 is divisible only by 1 and 5. Or take the example of number 13. 13 comes in the table of 1. 1 13s are 13 you can write. Or you can write down 13 1s are 13. It does not come in any other table. So 13 is also prime number. So you all of you know the meaning of prime number. And you have to write down even prime numbers. This is important. Not only prime numbers, even prime numbers. Now think of the numbers. 1 is neither prime nor composite. Okay, so you are not going to consider 1. And the next prime number is 2, which is even. Or again, you have studied in lower standards. 2 is the only even prime number. We have only one even prime number, that is 2. That means this set is having only one element, 2. So B is equal to, inside the curly bracket, we have to write down that single element 2. Don't get confused. See this word. You don't have to write prime numbers between 1 to 20. You have to write down even prime numbers. So there is only one element. Okay. Let us go further. Set of negative integers. Only negative integers you have to write. Okay. That means it is not going to have 0 and positive numbers. So how we are going to write it? Negative integers, they will start from -1, -2, -3 and so on. You can write it in reverse way also. In the beginning you can put dot dot dot, then -3, -2, -1. In that way you can write. But it is told that order of writing the elements is not important. So you can write in this way also. Again, this shows that if the set is having uncountable elements or innumerable elements. Okay. So here also this is a set. In this way we are going to write it. Okay. Next, fourth one. 7 basic sounds of Sargam or 7 surs. All of you know that whenever you start music, the basic things which come in our mind is 7 basic surs. Which are they? Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. Okay. So these are 7 basic sounds, or we say that these are 7 sur. Okay. So you have to write down them as the elements of the set. Okay. So take proper care while writing the set, that you have to use the capital letter, then you have to write down the equal to sign, and then in curly brackets you are going to write all the elements separated by comma. This is important. Okay. I hope all of you must be writing along with me. As I am explaining, you must be writing in the notebook. Now in the beginning I am solving each and every sum, but afterwards I will give certain sums as homework. Okay. So now since this chapter is also new and the concept is also new, so I am giving you the answers of each and every question. Afterwards the similar questions or similar sums will be given as homework. If it is not possible for you to write in the speed along with me, then as I have told you that you pause the video and you can complete it. Okay. Let us go further here. Question number 2 now. Write the following symbolic statements in words. That means they are provided certain statements and these are in symbolic forms. See, you can see the symbol is used. This is I told you that this is epsilon. Okay, which shows that it belongs to. Then this is epsilon and slash on that, so it shows does not belong to. And this is given in the rule method, and I taught you how to write down the statement. So let us see how to write down these symbolic statements in words. So first one, see, 4/3. This stands for what? Belongs to set Q. Or simply you can write down belongs to Q. So the first statement you can write down 4/3 belongs to set Q, or you can write 4/3 is an element of set Q. You can write down belongs to, or you can write down is an element of. So you can write down this in two different forms. 4/3 is an element of set Q, or you can write down 4/3 belongs to set Q. Okay. So similarly now you can write down this -2 does not belong to N, or you can write down -2 is not an element of set N. Okay, so either you use the word belong to and does not belong to, or you can write down an element of and not an element of. Any set of words will do. All of you know that Q stands for rational numbers and N stands for natural numbers. So negative numbers, they will not appear in natural numbers. So minus 2 is not an element of set N, or minus 2 does not belong to set N. Then the last one, see how you are going to write it. This is P equals to stands for what? Is set of. P is a set of all P's such that P is an odd number. This slash stands for what? Such that. Okay. So you can write down the statement like this. Set P is a set of all P's such that P is an odd number. Okay. I hope you must have understood. This is very easy. Only you have to write down it in the symbolic form. Now let's go further. Question number 3. Write any two sets by listing method and by rule method. Here this question is called as open-ended question. You know that we have discussed paper pattern, and in that paper pattern question number 5 is open-ended question where the answer of every child may be different. So here you have to take any one example, and the same example you will write down by listing method and that by rule method. So this is one set. Then you will take one more example and you will write it by using listing method or rule method, as we have seen in that table how they were written in both the methods. Okay, for example, you can write down N is a set of natural numbers. So you can write down the set by using both the methods. You can write down N is equal to inside the curly bracket 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And then in rule method you can write down the in curly brackets X, then slash X belongs to capital N. Okay, so this way you can write down. So you have to do it by yourself, because every child is going to write the different set here. Every student is going to have the different answer. Okay, so try to write by yourself. You will get example in textbook also, or you can prepare your own examples also. Let us go further towards question number 4 now. Write the following sets using listing method. That means in questions we are having rule method or we are having statements, and we have to do in listing method. Okay. So let us see the first example here. All months in the Indian solar year. You know that we use two types of calendars, solar calendar and Gregorian calendar. Gregorian calendar means what? January, February, March and so on. And solar calendar means what? Are Marathi months, Chaitra, Vaishak and so on. So here you have to write down those months, all the 12 months of Indian solar year. So A here is equal to, inside the bracket you will write down all the 12 months. See Chaitra, then Vaishak, Jyeshtha, Ashad, Shravan, Bhadra, or you can write down Bhadrapad, Ashwin, Kartik, Agrahan, Posh, Magh and Falgun. Here this Agrahan is also written as Margashirsh. Generally we use the word Margashirsh. So that also you can write. Okay, so these are all Marathi months, or you can say that months of Indian solar year. Okay, you have to by heart them. You have studied them already in lower standards. All of you know these months. We are using them. Then next question, question number 2. Letters in the word complement. Okay, that means this is given in the form of statement. It is not given in the form of rule method. That is why it is here letters. The plural form is used. So we have to write down the letters here. Okay, what care we have to take? If you can recall the important points to remember, then what we have discussed there, that while writing the set we cannot repeat the elements. Repetition is not allowed. Okay, so let us see how to write down this set. So take any alphabet B is equal to, then start from here. The first element is C, put comma, then O, put comma, then M, then P, then L, then E. But now see the next letter M is repeated. Already we have written it. So again we cannot write it here. So ignore this. Then E, see already we have written E. So we will not write this also. Then next is N, and finally the last one is T. Okay. So here what we can observe is when we write down the letters in the word, then the set may not contain the same letters, same number of letters as there are in word, because certain letters are repeated and we are not writing them. Okay. So here complement word is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 letters. But see, in our set we have only 8. Why? Because these 2 letters we have not taken, we have not repeated. According to our rule, we cannot repeat. That is why the set contains only 8 elements. Okay. Let us go further. Sub question number 3 here. Set of human sensory organs. All of you can write it by yourself. Please write it. Take any alphabet. You can take C, you can take D, you can take S also, and then you know all the sensory organs. Please write it immediately. Okay, so I am displaying the answer. All of you know, you have studied this. Is I think from first standard you are studying, or I can say that in pre-primary also you have studied that we have 5 sensory organs, and they are what? Nose, ears, eyes, tongue and skin. So our set C contains these 5 elements. Okay. Next, set of prime numbers from 1 to 20. Now see, prime numbers word is used. So you have to write down the prime numbers from 1 to 20. From means you have to start from 1. But you know that 1 is neither prime nor composite. So your set is going to start from 2, then 3, 5, 7. Many students, they write 9 in hurry. But please take a note that 9 is not a prime number. 3 3s are 9. 9 comes in table of 3. So 9 is not a prime number. So leave 9, 10, then 11, 13, 17 and 19. So all these are the prime numbers between 1 to 20. So we have made a list of that. We wrote in the curly bracket separated by comma. Okay. Next, names of continents of the world. All of you have studied this in geography. You know the continents. So start writing the names of the continents. You know that most of them, they start from the letter A. So start writing and then check your answer here on the screen. Okay, you can take any alphabet. I have taken E. I have taken in sequence A, B, C, D, E. Then you know that Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia, Antarctica. Okay, see, I told that most of them are starting from A, and America is divided in 2 parts, South America and North America. Okay, so in this way you are having the continents. 7 continents you can write down. Okay, I hope you must have completed it and you must have understood how to write it. Let us go further towards the last question here in this particular exercise. 5th one, write the following sets using rule method. Exactly opposite thing now we have to do. In the previous question we used listing method and now we have to use rule method. Okay, so let's see the first question. See, the question is given in the form of list method. A is having the elements 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. Okay, so observe these numbers and immediately you will come to know that all these are perfect squares from 1 to 10. Yes or no? So you understood now the importance of square. Those who have not written till date, please write down the squares. They are very important in algebra. Now we have to use our rule method. So how to do it? All of you know here. A, then you have to write down equal to sign, then put curly bracket, then you have to take x as a general element, then slash, and then we are going to write down the property or rule. Now here they are squares, so I am writing x is equal to n square. Then the next thing is what? N belongs to natural number. And the last thing is what? N is less than or equal to 10. Here you can write down n is less than 11 also. If you don't want to use this symbol, if you want to use simply less than, then you can write down 11 here. You cannot write 10 but less than or equal to 10. Okay. So this is how we are going to write it by using rule method. Next one. See, here you can see the elements 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42 and 48. So if you observe, this is a table of 6. That means these numbers are multiples of 6. How we write? 6 ones are or 6 into 1, 6 twos are or 6 into 2. Similarly, 6 into 3, 6 into 4. That means they are multiples of 6. So how we are going to write it here? That x is equal to 6n. N is going to change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have to write about n. What is n? N is natural number and n is less than 9. Or if you want to use this symbol, then you will write down less than or equal to 8. Because see, 6 8s are 48. So either you can use this symbol or you can use this symbol. But if you are using strictly less than, then take the next number. And if you are writing less than or equal to, you have to take the same number. So if you are using this symbol here, you can write 8. And if you are using strictly less than, then you have to use 9. Okay. Third one. C is equal to SMILE. That means here these are the letters in some word. But here the sequence itself gives you the perfect meaningful word, that is smile. You don't have to prepare. So you can write down that C is a set of all X or all Y such that Y is a letter in the word smile. Okay, here also inside you can take any alphabet. You can take P also, you can take X also. Generally we take X, okay, but any one is allowed. So the rule is what? Y is a letter in the word smile. Let's go further. Fourth one here. D is equal to, let's read the elements: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So these are what? Days of week. So write down, but while writing here, you are not going to write days, you are going to write day. Your description should be in a singular as I have explained. So here D is a set of all X such that X is a day of week. You cannot write down days of week. Okay. And the next one or the last one here, again you will find that here the letters are given and from these you have to prepare a meaningful word. So here you can prepare 3 different words. See, T-E-A-T you can prepare, E-A-T eat you can prepare, or A-T-E-8 you can prepare. So any word, one word you can write down. That here P is a letter from the word eat. So either you take eat or you take 8 or you take T. So any word you can write here. Then you are correct. Okay. I have taken eat. You may take T also. Okay. So I hope you must have understood these 2 methods. We have taken so many examples here. And you are going to complete your notebook. Okay, because you know that there are internal marks for mathematics, and for that purpose notebook is important. I will not compel that you will prepare new notebook. You can use your old notebook also, but the thing is whatever exercises we have completed, they should be there in your notebook. Okay, so I hope all of you will follow the instructions. So students, today I am stopping here. You stay home, stay safe, take care of yourself. Thank you, students.